This is the Ribb Dam, the Ribb sedimentation and irrigation project, and they're just about to fill up here the dam, or not filling it up with gravel, and within a couple of years this whole area here will be a dam ranging kilometers from here. And here's the tower where the water is going, and then there's a tunnel down here where the water will connect to the river again, and it will be used in order to balance out dry and rain seasons.
So we construct this project for multi-purpose. One, to irrigate 20,000 hectares of land, to supply water to the nearby areas, and also to control sedimentation of Lake Tana. Now there are so many farmers there. They cultivate rice based on rain, waiting for rainfall. But if this project is completed, they can get water anytime, so that they can irrigate 3 times or 4 times in a year. So
the upside is that it will stop the flooding that comes, so it will be more controlled flow in the river, which
flooding is a real problem.
It's a problem at times during the wet season, so it will reduce the flooding and make it easier for farmers to cultivate in a more regulated manner.
So it is the farmers that benefit the most.
The farmers will benefit, but also you could think that downstream riparians on the Nile River might benefit, Sudan and Egypt, because of the reduction of silt. The flow of silt into the Great Renaissance Dam will be reduced.
The whole ecosystem and how that is affected when they just put on water during the dry season instead of the rain season will probably change the whole ecosystem of the river in the long run.
When you build a big dam, there is always relocation of people. We don't know how many, but of course in such a large area there will be many people relocated. We are told that there will be compensation, they will be moved to build already built villages. But of course there's a lot of cost to such a process in terms of human suffering and finding new ways of new livelihoods for these people.
you know, that any project has the advantage and the disadvantage. Any project, there are so many local areas to be resettled from this area. So these peoples will be mobilized to another area, but the government has already worked that. It's already working. Of course, there may be some disadvantage, but this is normal. This is normal.
Many people are aware of the Renaissance Dam that Ethiopia is building, but we haven't talked so much about irrigation, and that is actually irrigation is the ones that consumes water. It's not that big problem with the hydropower as such, because the water will still flow down. But with irrigation, there will be there could be much more losses of water that could eventually have repercussions downstreams.
You don't get anything for free when you develop. So the question is, how can I reduce and mitigate the impacts of those developments that I want to achieve? The question is, once I build the dams, what are the impacts downstream, or what are the trade-offs between different uses of water, be it agriculture, water supply, energy? So it's not about rejecting something or saying this is bad, it's about understanding its effects, positive and negative. The message I would have for the critique is, the critique is right, but it should not impede us from building infrastructure.